Well, good evening, everybody. It's May the 1st, 2012. It's Bill Bing, and I'm back for another episode of Bill Bing's Trumpet Talk. And what got me thinking about putting up another video was the fact that I was listening to Maurice Andre on Spotify. And for those of you who haven't checked out Spotify yet, it's a wonderful new listening site. And check it out. It's really worth it. I think they have a free version and also a paid version. In any case, I was listening to some of Maurice Andre's solos, and to any trumpet player who is serious about the instrument, I have, and any other serious trumpet player has listened to lots of Maurice Andre. He was one of my heroes growing up. And in any case, it reminded me of the time when I was playing with the Los Angeles Chamber Orchestra. The regular trumpets were Mario Guarneri and Roy Poper, and they brought me in as the third trumpet to play on a Bach suite. And Maurice Andre was the trumpet soloist on the program. And I was very surprised to see that on the performances that Maurice Andre used music. And I thought, geez, as many times as he's played the Haydn Trumpet Concerto, I don't get it. Why is he using music? And later on, it reminds me of about why I think he used music was to help him focus when he needed it. In fact, there was one time during the performance of one of the concerto, the Haydn Concerto, that he did stray a little bit from the written word, so to speak. He just kind of momentarily lost his focus, and right away he had the music to bring him back. And so it helped him to focus again when he needed it. And it reminded me of the time that I was playing all-stage solo at the Los Angeles Opera Company. And the solo is a very famous one, etc. And I won't tell you what solo it is, but I'll let you opera buffs out there have fun remembering which one it is. But I remember in a rehearsal, I was playing it from memory, and it's an easy piece to remember and to play from memory. But I thought, well, I think maybe I'll put some music up and compare my focus with or without the music. And at that point, I realized it would be helpful for me to have the music. It was at Disney Hall in Los Angeles. I was way up. I was running from down to... Actually, this performance, I've done it a few times. This first time it was at Dorothy Chandler Pavilion with the Los Angeles Opera. And so I'd be running up there, and it gave me a chance to focus. When I got there, I'd see the music. Okay, I said, this is what I'm supposed to do. Later, I played it at Disney Hall, and the same thing. I'd run up there, and sure enough, the door was locked to the area that I needed to perform. Fortunately, there was an usher there that had a key, so I could get on in time to play the solo. And that would be a fun thing to write about, wouldn't it? All the things that have happened to offstage trumpet soloists. And in any case, the door opened in time for me to jump out and play the solo. And because I had the music was on the stand, again, it became easier for me to focus. Yet there have been times when I played the Hummel and the Haydn, and I haven't used any music at all. And I like to do that sometimes because I can get away from the music, get my head out of the notes, and just think about the music. So there are times when music is a good thing to have in front of you, and there are times when you don't want to have the music in front of you. And the same thing goes for conducting. I've done some conducting, and if I know the piece well enough, I like to do it without a score. Unfortunately, my memory isn't as good as I would like, and I don't have time to study the scores as much as I would like. So more often than not, I use the score, and admire those people who don't have to use the score as much. So those are some thoughts about using music or not using music in a performance situation. And it seems each situation is a little different. There's not one situation that you can say works every time. You should always use music when playing a solo, or should not always music when playing a solo. I think each situation is different, and perhaps each performance is different depending on how tired you may be or your focus that evening. I think that's probably enough on that topic, and it's good to be back talking to you again. And I have a few more things I'd like to put up soon. Maybe I'll do them tonight. In any case, I hope this finds you well and enjoying your trumpet playing as much as ever. Take care and keep blowing. Bye-bye.